Okay, so it's soprano sax day. So firstly, we have a Yamaha purple logo early series YSS-62. This is the most sought after, next to the Mark VI or along with the Mark VI, probably the most sought after soprano in the world right now. When this thing came out, it just took all the soprano players by surprise, and they all bought them. First soprano to actually be ergonomically correct. I mean, you can see the palm keys stick out crazy, but they just fit right into your hand, just absolutely perfect. And all the side keys and everything are really easy to get around. I've got a bunch of those old ones for the 20s and the 30s, and the palm keys are all scrunched together and all on one screw. And it's just, the design is just absolutely stupendous. It was so good that they actually had to reissue it. Now they make an 82Z one-piece body one. So after they finished with this, after about 20-something years, they went to the two-neck version, which is the 675, which sells for less and not as popular. The real purists want the one-piece body. And I've got the 675 also. Cool thing about that is you can actually play it down here or play it out here. It actually changes the tone a little bit, but almost everybody wants the 62. All the hot shots I know, all the big shots, are all playing the 62 soprano. There's more expensive ones out there, but it just seems to be the most popular. Intonation is as close as you can get on a soprano, and all the features, high F sharp key, ergonomics are just absolutely perfect, and it's just got this big bark to it. So this is a fairly early one. This is a 4-digit number, 4937. I've got the original case with it. It comes with the original, 4C mouthpiece and all that. This is what is this? A Lakey. Anyhow, that's what I prefer. But you can see it's a nice shape. All the engravings real pretty. The logo's still there. Where's the logo at? Oh, it's over here. You still see its knives. Still see the Yamaha. Usually that's all worn out. Now there was a ding up here, and somebody did a beautiful job of taking it out. You can feel it's just a little bit rough, and there's a little bit wear on the lacquer right there from where it was burnished. But they did a beautiful job on it. So it's basically selling for $1,000 cheaper than a super clean one. But it doesn't affect the playability whatsoever. So. But the little B flat's just got this bark to it, sort of like they're berries. This reed's too soft to play great up there, but. My tendency is to play too fast because you can. I mean, it just plays lightning, and there's hardly any key movement with the soprano, so you got to slow down and. But the pads look great, sealing very well nicely. I mean, to hit that low B flat that firm. Down to a whisper. The pearls are still nice and sharp, so it hasn't been overplayed, hasn't been played to death, and the keywork's all nice and tight. Again, the body's real straight. The main thing on these, a lot of them, I've had a couple of them where the bell's just flattened out, and this bell is in really good shape. You can see just maybe a little wear there, but the bell's in really nice. I mean, I had one where the bell was like a ½ inch shorter. It got waxed so hard. People always want to put them down on the floor with no stand, and a little bit too rough. So, anyhow, again, number 4937. So we're going to play a little tune. If you want any more pictures and all that, you can check it out on the webpage, www SteveGraySaxes.com. That's SteveGraySaxes.com. So we'll do a little thing here, and we'll get this off. I got like 2 or 3 people. I've had this, you know, kind of on my page for quite a while, and all of a sudden, you know, got 3 people, you know, banging on the door for it. So here we go. Anyhow, what's amazing, shut up, is that the long C, so that's the false fingering, that's the long C with the octave. Just a little stuffy, but almost crazy in tune. That's usually just terrible, terrible out of tune. So anyhow, it just plays flawlessly, and just a wonderful, wonderful saxophone. Not in a great hurry to sell it because I love playing it so much. But if I have to, it'll go out and I'll jump onto the 675. I got a pretty beat up one. Sometimes I buy a pretty beat up one just for myself to play, so nobody else will want it. But it'll be a wonderful player. So there it is, YSS-62. Again, one of the most coveted soprano saxes around right now. So up next is going to be, I just got in a Mark 6 and I haven't even played it yet. So somebody's hot for that. So watch the next video if you want to check that out. Again, the webpage is www.stevegraysaxes.com, SteveGraySaxes.com. So there you go. So anyhow, there it is. I'm not sure if that mouthpiece is in exactly the right spot, but I mean, you really have to have this exactly right on a soprano, these shorter instruments. So anyhow, trying to keep it short, and on to the next situation here. So happy spring, and hope you're getting some nice weather wherever you are. Just starting to, everything's in blossom here. So anyhow, hasta Luigi.